Hi all, I'm Azure. Welcome back to the Eorzean Evertomes, where today, instead of our usual discussion on the lore here in this Charlene classroom, we'll be doing a little excursion outside of our usual environment here, where today we will be looking at the first dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV history, the level 15 dungeon, Sastasha. I have very fond memories of running Sastasha as a sprout. There's a very fun sense of mystique surrounding the dungeon, seeing as it's your first ever chance to engage with one in the game. My assistant is already on site with the dungeon, so with that said, welcome to Dungeon Dive. Let's get started. Sastasha is a network of sea caves that can be found off the coast of Velbrand, western Lanosha, once said to be home to the beast tribe of the Sahagin, a race of aquatic beastmen native to the Lanoshan Islands. The Sahagin would use these caves as a meeting place for discussion, with Sastasha being a word of their native tongue to mean many shells, with a more formal name for the area being the Sastasha Sea Grot. However, rumours abound among the Lanoshan population suggest that roughly 50 years prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, the dread pirate Mistbeard would drive the Sahagin from Sastasha in order to use it as a base of operations for his own agenda. He would build docks, a port, crew quarters, among many other facilities thriving in his rule until the 6th Astral Era, where Mistbeard would vanish, never to be seen again. Following the events of the 7th Umbral Calamity destroying the Sahagin spawning grounds that would take place in Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, the Sahagin would begin to seize land across Velbrand, leading to the formation of the Serpent Reavers, a band of pirates on the land of Lanosha enthralled by the Primal Leviathan, ordering them to retake the Cave of Sastasha. This is where you come in. As the Warrior of Light enters Sastasha, they begin in the Walling Pond, fighting their way through a beautiful lush cave system of vibrant corals and many life native to the sea grot, like bats, clams, and even a coral. Upon gaining entry to the deep reaches of the cavern system is where the Warrior of Light would find the Cattery, with a secret door that would be defended by Chopper, a large coral. Upon its defeat, the Warrior of Light would have access to the Dead Man's Drink, home of the Serpent Reavers, headed by their captain Madison. The Warrior of Light would encounter Madison, but he would get away, forcing them to give chase. After battling through rooms of Serpent Reavers, getting access to the key to the captain's quarters, and allowing themselves further into the deep reaches of the cave, they would find themselves in Mistbeard Cove, the deepest part of the cave. Mistbeard Cove was home to the docks Mistbeard once left behind so long ago, now the Sultana's Lap, now swarming with Serpent Reavers. The Warrior of Light would chase Madison and corner him only for the Sahagin warrior Den, the Orca-toothed, to slay him before attacking the Warrior of Light falling to their hands. The Warrior of Light would report this to the Yellow Jackets, an independent sect of the Maelstrom, and upon hearing so, would move to secure Sastasha. This isn't the last we would see of Sastasha though, as the Warrior of Light would once again venture into the depths of Sastasha in Dreams of Ice, the A Realm Reborn 2.4 patch, with Sastasha Hard, a level 50 dungeon. The Reavers would return, morphed beyond recognition by the Primal Leviathan due to their failure, in order to reclaim Sastasha once more. The Warrior of Light would return to force the Reavers out once more, with the Kraken hidden within the Sultana's Lap making itself known, disobeying Madison and killing him, forcing the Warrior of Light to put it down for good, allowing the Yellow Jackets to take control once more. And that will be all on the story of Sastasha, the first dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It's such a short and quaint story in comparison to what the Warrior of Light would later experience. Nevertheless, it's still an important tale in the Warrior of Light story. Everyone has to begin somewhere. I hope you all enjoyed today's lesson on the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I hope you'll join me here once again on the Eorzean Evertomes. Remember to like and subscribe, goodbye for now, and may your heart be your guiding key.